What's up, Cancer? Welcome to your December 2019 reading. This is going to be for you, Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Now, remember, this message is not going to resonate with everybody, okay? So make sure you check out your Moon, your Rising, and your Venus. You might get some added messages or might complete, the message. I don't know, whatever. It may just resonate with you better, okay? If you are new to my channel, what's up? My name is Danny. Thank you for coming. If you are returning, what's up? Thank you for returning. A lot of you guys know I'm Cancer Rising, so I'm always excited to do Cancer reads because I love y'all, which I tell you all the time. And I just, let's see what's going on. Cancer, you guys have been doing so good this year. Lots of changes. I say this all the time. Listen, 2018 was a struggle. I was frustrated with Cancer a lot, and mainly with myself, because a lot of the messages really resonated about just being in our own way. And it's like, this year, you know what? Things are pushing forward. You're thriving. It's really, really a beautiful thing. So let's get into this reading. Let's see how we close out the year. Yeah. Okay. So, Cancer, you guys, as your spirit animal guide or spirit animal to guide you through the month of December, got the stingray. I love the stingray, especially for Cancer. Stingray is, whenever we get this card, it's always a very pivotal time in our lives, right? It's very much about getting a backbone, right? And you see how like the bone of the stingray or whatever is lit up like all the chakras. So this is very much about having the confidence, developing the confidence, a sense of self, really having a backbone or developing that spine, right? And the stingray also talks about like wanting to grow, wanting to elevate. So it's like almost like whatever space you guys have been in, it really can't contain you anymore, right? Things are different and you guys are changing and you guys are having, the backbone. You guys are feeling more alignment. You guys are getting very clear on things, and any issues that have been repeating themselves and kind of showing up, over and over in your lives, it was for a purpose, because, it's forcing you to grow. Right. And so I think you guys are really at a place where a lot has changed for the better, a lot of new changes that maybe were uncomfortable at first, but you guys see how now, okay, this had to go this way and this had to, it had to go this way for a reason. Now it can get a little bit complicated because it can, other people might want to, in their own way, like to protect you, like put in their own little input on things going on in your life. And so that could be a little bit complicated, especially when we're talking about standing up to those that we love. But I think you guys are in a really powerful spot right now. And of course, I think you guys got some really great things coming towards you. So let's get into it. Bottom of the deck right now, Cancer, you got Ace of Cups. Ooh la la. That is new love. That's new happiness. That's intuition kicking in and working for us. That is having our cup so full that it is able to overflow and we're able to give to others. It's a really, really beautiful energy, right? It's like being gifted love, being gifted that appreciation, being gifted, the purity, like the pure feelings. There's a lot of pure feelings going on, especially in terms of love with you guys right now. Now you got the Four of Wands, which is right underneath that. A lot of you guys are trying to build and set new foundations in love. I love this. This Four of Wands, and a lot of times it means marriage. It can mean, that kind of celebration of a union, of a coming together. And that sitting underneath the Ace of Cups is like really, really beautiful. So I know we've been talking about you guys, your relationships elevating. I think there's going to be even more elevation. Actually, this month is going to be big for you guys in terms of like closing out the old and like really jumping headfirst into the new, right? And being brave enough to do so. Like, I think this is good. Like, this is really, really good energy. So Cancer, you guys start out with Knight of Swords, Moon, and Four of Swords. So you've got air energy, which is Libra, Gemini, and Aquarius. And then you've also got that moon energy, which is Pisces. But I also, for the most part, for me, whenever I'm reading the moon card, it makes me think of you guys, right? Because you're ruled by the moon. Now, the Knight of Swords, of course, is the fastest moving knight in the deck. It's a very abrasive energy. You guys may have been really communicating to someone either how you feel. Now, this could be in terms of like having kind of little arguments, spats, especially if there's like an ex lingering. And, you know, very much speaking your truth, but to them coming across like, whoa, God, this shit. You know what I mean? I feel like you guys are just being very more like much more solid, and for some people it could be more abrasive in terms of your communication, because I feel like you guys are really in that place where you've developed confidence and you're very sure of yourself and where you're going at this point. A lot of you guys, this could have to do with traveling that's coming up, right? It is a Knight of Sword. I always, whenever I see horses, I always think of traveling. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. You guys are headed, you guys are headed towards love. You're headed towards your happiness, whatever this means for you. Now, it is the Ten of Cups that's clarifying the Knight of Swords. So Ten of Cups, a lot of times is about that family. It's about that love, you know, that happy wife, happy life, but it doesn't necessarily have to be that. It's about just having your ultimate happiness. So you guys are really in a place where you are not settling anymore, and you are really coming to this place where like you're going after the things that you want. And a lot of times for a lot of you guys, this could be relationships, certain relationships, especially if this relationship is at a distance, because we do see how that Knight of Swords is actually going into the Ten of Cups there. So you guys are really on a mission, finding your happiness, going towards your happiness. And I think you guys are able to do that because I think you're just feeling a lot more happy and confident with yourself. And whenever we feel that way, it's able to spill over into other things, right? We feel like we have more power and more grace to do the things and go, you know, go for the things that we want to. Now with the moon here, you know, it is indicating that we don't quite know where this is going. You know, in the moon, it's more of a mysterious energy. Everything is not so plain and just laid out for us. It's hard to see, right? It's like walking into that room, you know, where you see the shadows of the figures in the room, but it's dark, so you can't really make out what it is. It is until you cut on that light that you can actually see what's going on. I feel like you guys are going on a new adventure, especially in terms of love, but you're okay with it. Like where I think before, Cancer, you would normally shy away from it and, you know, make up some reason or excuse why this isn't going to work or why, you know, this can't happen or whatever. I feel like you guys are actually very open to what all this newness has to bring. Three of Pentacles is clarifying that. So there's a lot of collaboration going on, a lot of social things happening this month, which makes sense. This is holiday season, so it's a lot more people getting together. I think you guys are meeting some great people, especially in terms of business. So with work, those of you guys who are thinking about work right now, I think that you've got some really great opportunities coming up, especially in terms of either new job opportunities, working on new projects, even raises, that sort of thing. Work is looking really, really good. And I think that it's almost going to hit you unexpectedly. But, ooh, yes, Three of Cups at the bottom of the deck right now. It looks like this month, especially in terms of work or just your relationships in general, with friends, with romantic ones, there's going to be a lot to celebrate. But I think that a lot of it will surprise you, right? It's not so clear right now going into it, but I think there's a lot of beautiful things coming your way. So that's really, really cool. And again, a lot of that has to do because you guys are carrying yourself different. You are, you know, you have developed that confidence more. So people are looking at you different. People are checking for you different. You know what I mean? So that's definitely a thing. Now, Four of Swords card is all about that going deep within, that meditation, that resting. Make sure that you guys aren't tiring yourself out this month. I think there's a lot of activity going on that might have you feeling really tired. Also, this could be having to do with like if you guys are traveling, making sure that you're getting the rest that you need, because I feel like a lot of you guys might be running ragged. Now, the Death card is clarifying this Four of Swords. If there's something that you guys have ended, Cancer, I think this is really just signaling to you that you need to really fall back. Like, so let's say if there's an ex situation, something, you know, let's say you broke up with somebody and this has been a long time coming. This is going to be the month where even if you've already kind of fallen back and you guys aren't as involved, this is like a month where you guys are going to fall back. Fall back, which is fine because when the Death card comes, we also know that a rebirth is on its way as well. Right? So making sure that you guys are just being very clear, really spending time alone if you need to meditate, to get clear, to pray. All this purple in this Four of Swords card talks about like connection to source, connection to spirit, right? That's our seventh chakra. So that's really important. And I think that matched up with the moon card. I think you guys are getting a lot of intuitive hits. There's a lot of things coming at you this month that I think you guys have had like a slight knowing, but we're kind of questioning. But I think this month you're going to see like it's going to show itself tangibly like, oh yeah, this was right. So let's say if you met someone and you're like, I don't know, but I feel like they're important. I don't know, but I feel like this is a relationship that could really go somewhere or something like that. It's like you guys this month are being shown in tangible ways that you were actually correct with that. You got the Nine of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck right now, which is really beautiful. And that's really about taking care of self, right? Honoring ourselves, taking care of ourselves, spoiling ourselves. So like really putting you guys first this month. It's really okay. And you don't have to feel bad about it, okay? Now, next row of cards, we've got the Nine of Pentacles again. So we got a little double message there. The Two of Cups and the Wheel of Fortune. Yes, I love it, love it, love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. So Nine of Pentacles is actually what's in your environment. A lot of you guys have been dealing with someone or have your eyes set on someone who you just, first of all, they're attractive, right? They're attractive. Yes. They attract all these opportunities to them. You see them as someone who's very smart in terms of like the way they take care of themselves, smart with their money, right? They're very, it's that single ladies card. There's something about this person, like you're attracted to their independence, but I think that they're also like there's this very feminine energy about them. It doesn't matter if they're a male or female. There's something that's very soft about them. So even though they are very independent and they can go and do and get things themselves and kind of fend for themselves, there is this very soft quality to them that you're very attracted to. And on top of that, they're very attractive too. I feel like this is something it's been a long time coming too. Like this could be someone that you've met kind of at a distance or knew about kind of at a distance. And now this is kind of like that coming together, right? We've got two Wheel of Fortune cards here. So whatever is happening right now with you guys, especially in terms of love, now is the timing. Like now, like I said, you're going to start seeing tangible evidence that, wow, this is the one, this is the connection, this is the person, this is my person, that type of thing. And this person's been waiting on you too. But it's now like that karmic wheel is spinning in your favor and kind of bringing you guys closer. And for some of you guys, that means a higher level of commitment or commitment in general. Like let's say if you have been single, this might be the month of December where you guys solidify things because you've also got the Star card that's at the bottom of the deck right now and the Fool underneath that. So this person is like a wish come true. This person in your mind is like your perfect person, right? Again, there's that air energy. So it could be an Aquarius, could be Libra, could be not Sagittarius, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, because the Star is the Aquarius card. But this is what you've been wanting. This is what you've always wanted for yourself. And with this Fool card sitting right underneath it, I think you guys are both really going to be taking a risk and making this happen. Even if it involves some type of movement, right? Either on your part or their part. This is something that you guys are both working towards the same goal, it feels like, because there's definite connection. You've got that Two of Cups. This is reciprocity. The reciprocity that you guys have probably been lacking in relationships previous to this one, but it's like you know it and they know it that you guys are meant to be. There's balance there. There's a lot of passion there. There's a lot of love to give there. There's a lot of love to grow there. And I think that you guys are both in the same spot in terms of wanting that with one another. So it's really beautiful because it sucks to be like the only person liking somebody, but this is like you guys really dig each other back. And again, you guys are going for it. I think you guys are really, really brave when it comes to it. I think there's going to be a lot of planning that comes along with this. Again, Two of Wands. So this indicates to me this person could be very far away, or this person, it could just require some type of planning because maybe this like getting involved in this relationship would require someone to move. Maybe, maybe they even have like I don't know, like kids, like maybe this is like bringing together two different families. So, you'd have to have like a blended situation. But Two of Wands is that energy of making the decision to try something new. It's looking at that blueprint and really, going for the new, right? The new, like this is all new. It's very fresh. Knight of Pentacles is at the bottom right now. So again, this could be someone that you've been slowly maybe getting to know, but something about this month of December just really sets shit on fire, right? It's like, oh, there's no denying it. I'm supposed to be with this person. Shit, I might even be supposed to marry this person. You know what I mean? There's just a lot of energies about coming together and now being the time that is really beautiful. So I don't know if you guys have been waiting to see this person or if this person's been waiting to see you, but what I do know is you guys have your eyes set on the same goals. You guys want the same things. It's a very balanced relationship. Two of Pentacles. So you're getting a lot of twos here. That's a lot about making decisions, making choices, even going back to that stingray, right? Because the stingray, it really forces us to decide between the old and the new. It really forces us to decide between what has been comfortable, what has been easy, what we're used to, and taking that chance. And I think with this, you guys are really, really willing to take that chance. And you guys aren't only thinking about it from, like, oh, let's take a trip, whatever. I think you're thinking about it from practical matters too, like long term. I mean, you've got the Two of Pentacles. Pentacles are all about that longevity. It's all about that legacy. It's about planting those deeper, longer seeds. So you guys are looking at it from the perspective of like long term, not just, oh, this is cute, let's go on a trip in March. You know what I mean? What also came out is the King of Wands. I think you guys are really in a place where you're feeling confident to go get it. Ooh, Magician. You guys are going to make it happen. Okay. Well, shit. I'm excited for you guys. King of Wands energy is very charming. He's charismatic. He's handsome. He's fun. He's that fun guy in a room. He's funny, spontaneous. And honestly, I just feel like this person pulls all of those qualities out of you, right? Like this person maybe even makes you, like, kind of forces you to meet different aspects of you that you didn't know really existed maybe in your previous relationship, because maybe there was no space for that in your previous relationship. This feels like it's very new, very fresh, very fun. Like you feel fun and you feel comfortable in it and you feel confident in it. Like you feel like this is something you can count on. And the King of Wands, I mean, he's the most mature of his suit. So like this is a very elevated person. Like you guys have been really doing a lot of work and it's so beautiful. Now, as added messages, we've got the Ace of Pentacles. We've got the Hierophant card. I love that these are two together. And then we've got the Devil card, okay? So this is all earth energy. Again, there's a big emphasis that this month is a month that you guys are going to be making things a lot more solid. So whether that is now, oh, we have a title, or now we're planting seeds, possibly looking forward to marriage. Hierophant card talks about marriage, talks about contracts, commitments a lot of times, institutions, it can be religious, all that kind of stuff. I just feel like there's a big coming together, and it's going to be something that's solid. Like you guys are trying to plant big seeds. But with that Devil card, which is Capricorn energy, there's also a sense of letting go of something, right? Devil card talks about what has power over us. Again, if you guys have an ex that's lingering and I don't know, let's say they still try to tap in with you to kind of like, test the waters or whatever. I feel like this is a month where you guys are really going to be like, bye. Let's say you have an ex that you're living with, because look, people are still living with people they can't stand because rent is too damn high everywhere. This can also be the point where they move, right? They get out or you get out. But you guys are definitely moving forward from that toxic energy. Yes, I love it. So 8 of Wands, I feel like once you guys connect with this person, or once, whatever it is that, I don't know, is it just, for some of you, it feels like there's a traveling thing, but whatever these plans are on these 2 of Wands that you guys are trying to get together, once you solidify that, things are going to start moving very, very fast. You've got the Ace of Pentacles clarified by the 8 of Wands, and 8 of Wands is fast energy. It's very much about travel. It's about fast communication. Could be through, like the telephone, through internet, whatever. But I think where things have been going slow and gradual, and you guys are like coming to this place where you're getting to know this other person, even getting to know yourself more through this other person. Once this month hits, like you guys are things are gonna start moving fast, right? Now, the Hierophant card is clarified by the world. Ugh. I love this. I just feel like a lot of you guys are really coming into a very solid relationship, one that you've wanted forever, one that hell, if you could have been married to someone else, this could be what you thought you were getting to in the first place, and then now it's like you actually find it with this other person, right? It's a really beautiful energy. Again, the World card talks about traveling too. There's a lot of sense of travel here. A lot of sense of moving. Someone may be needing to move to make this become a thing, but I think it's definitely on the books for both of you guys. It's definitely a possibility for both of you guys. And I think it's something that you guys are both working towards together, and it's really, really beautiful. Now, with that Devil card, what's clarifying it is your card, the Chariot. So yeah, you guys are really moving on. Again, if there's any lingering energy of any exes or any weirdness, I feel like you guys are really kind of just leaving things behind. And not saying that you're leaving it unfinished, but you guys are being very clear and being like, no, this is done. I'm going over here. Thank you. You know what I mean? Like it's a pure energy. It's not bad, but the Chariot, that's fast moving, right? Like the Chariot is moving fast forward. It's successful energy. It's about, getting over certain hurdles, certain bumps in the road. And that's where you guys really are. So whatever this Devil energy is for you guys, whether it be, bad vices that you might have had, or like, bad people in your lives, I feel like you guys are just moving on. You guys are moving towards success and moving exactly where you guys need to be. Now, raise or promotion. Remember I told you, I think there's like some mystery thing going on this month. I think you guys are really definitely being recognized. So you guys could be getting a raise or promotion at your job. Also, I also just think that there's different things that are presenting themselves to you that will actually benefit you in the long run, right? So it says, congratulations, an increase in your abundance flow awaits you. This is a result of your positive focus and willingness to take action based on your divine guidance. Keep up the good work. So that's really exciting. You guys should be on the lookout for that. Holiday bonuses, perhaps. I don't know, but this is good. We love more money. Now, then you guys got release your ex. The time has come to clear your energy. So again, it doesn't feel like, for a lot of you guys who have an ex, it doesn't feel like you're still involved, or even still, it doesn't feel like that, like you're still just like holding on to this ex person. But it's almost like, even if there's still stuff in your home that like reminds you of them and makes you feel away, or like, let's say again, if you are still living with them because rent is high as fuck, or that type of thing, I feel like this month solidifies a lot in terms of your new, where you're going, and then also closing out old things. So I feel like this month there's going to be a lot of freedom that is presented to you just by releasing the energy of your ex or ex situations, okay? And then you guys got chemistry. So it says there's a strong magnetic attraction here, which, yes, I definitely feel that with that Two of Cups. We've got the Ace of Cups. We've got two Wheel of Fortunes, Hierophant, Honey, World, Ace of Pentacles. Like, you guys got some really good cards. I'm really excited. Oh, and Ten of Cups. So there's a lot of love to go around here. You guys are making moves this month. Like this month, like I said, I think the months previous have been about clarifying and really building up to this moment. But this month is going to show you a lot. It's going to solidify a lot. And it's going to really set up your 2020 for what's to come with that. So I'm really excited for you guys. I love you. They love you. You love them. It's all good. All right. I'll talk to you later. Bye, Cancer.